a court room. Can on me for a first one crowd who heard the two to me. Dear Kahono, dear Nebesia. Me no me who NDC needs to say, Mimi NDC you. I will never vote for NDC. I am telling you. Me, I will not vote for Mahama.
Burkina Sofi, Mali, Sofi.
I'm not American citizen.
On well,
I did not call you American citizen.
I want to see
where your first courtroom. Can on me for a first one crowd who heard the two to me. Dear Kahono, dear Nebesia. Me no me who NDC needs to say, Mimi NDC you. I will never vote for NDC. I am telling you. Me, I will not vote for Mahama.
Burkina Sofi, Mali, Sofi.
I'm not American citizen.
On well,
I did not call you American citizen.
I want to see
I'll come them. Minister, Maka Julon, Wallacham, Maka Julon, Wallacham, Maka Julon, Wallacham, Maka Julon, Power, Maka Julon, Power, Maka Julon, Kasibu, Power, Wallacham, I'll come them.
Well, lovely people, we are signing our BM a numerous edition of the Munufie Politics, and the 25th day of July 2026. A special edition of this particular show. We're going to center on about 4 issues. Captain Smart, Captain Smart, and no Akoyinika. I'm a senior with this particular show. No, I do not support Captain Smart or make us away NDC because he's going to contest on the ticket of NDC. I'm going to explain to you why I believe my stance, and I still stand by it. And my papa being so the way I also hate Captain Smart, you know. I think that it's hard, but maybe video ni natural. Now, I heard it. Yando se wakon sebom. Akochia Niura chairman MP Bosi akon chairman wouldn't know. See the way chairman who was no. What him say less than 1 week on sebom. Master chairman, I say chairman ya bottle. And we're gonna go deep into all those kind of things. Let me reason. And then one of our viewers gave me a task. And to make a bit history of NDC. Mama ya do some near the history of NDC from PNDC down to NDC. Now, I feel we had there. So that is something we are gonna discuss today.
Order in the court.
But before we start, NDC are buying at the project BSC so under the big push. Charlie, President John Domini Mama, if any president ya media goro, the man has actually come to deliver and kasa. I want you to have a look at this particular project. We are in Enkomo.
For centuries, the people of Afram Plains have relied on ferries to cross the Afram River. While these ferries have served the area for many years, frequent delays and seasonal disruptions have impeded easy movement of people, goods, and the provision of essential services. The Echiamanfo Bridge, a 3.6-kilometer permanent bridge, will be the longest in Ghana and will replace the ferries, providing safe, reliable, and all-weather crossing. As part of government's Big Push infrastructure program, it will connect the Afram Plains to the national road network and unlock the significant potential of one of Ghana's most important food baskets. The bridge will make it easier for farmers to transport maize, cassava, yam, rice, and other produce to markets, reducing travel time. It will also improve access to healthcare, education, and other essential services, while creating jobs, attracting investment, and supporting food security. Expected to be completed by the end of 2028, the Echiamanfo Bridge is a gateway to opportunity, bringing communities closer to markets, services, and a better future.
Well, President John Dramani Mama and Swadi Hununo Bakono, a major bridge, are the biggest and the largest and then the longest to be in Ghana. President Swadi Hununo say by 2028, then that's a particular project we say no. Sebe. Look at how the president has vision for the nation. Pacho, Yemfanto Nanado Denko Kufado Dianoso, Niaves and Nanado Denko Kufado, Dear Potin and Nanado Denko Kufado Ba Ghana. Ghana Nibetim didn't tell Sinibuakasa Ampa, President Nanado Denko Kufado Baye president, in his entire 8 years, or something monumental. Aside a Manano Kutu years old, the quietness in the cathedral. But can you name something significant, something monumental? And now the Kufado's administration was able to execute and then completed it in their entire 8 years. I'll be very, very happy with that. President Cook, and I'll say what my journey. You are live, and then Kasim Karim, so you're also live on the show. And this we vote for a particular reason. But as a Ghana, as a group of people in the country, as a more they only vote because me Akaini, me Santini, me Womitumu, me Nasementuma NPP. You know, all those kind of funny way of thinking. Make sure being one mentioned and say. And I don't even know why somebody in this particular century, in 2026, will still believe, say, or not predominantly because of what Abine deliver them, but rather than we believe in this kind of people. You know, all these kind of funny ways. Always royal, you also live, medase. It is if President John Dramani Mahama is able to execute self-project we say here, then we again and minima the country is time being who say we may call back to NPP, Namakoto by NPP for what? Because they seem to have no vision. NPP by and they didn't give us a clear direction of idea. SNK yetu abade momo. Ubisa laji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na now modern ko dio manim say on copy president dindina ubisa na the man had no clear vision. I quite remember say laji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na kasa e mountain stage maybe say na say obedi vice president no otna simpies ugina simpies so e share Ghana for boss say wo economic wisked. Enti economists any economy ne dey obehye na kama pa na oba ye nso no adene ye hu so atete pansam enti die enti na ento ba ma. Answer of the man was a very funny one. Also say say no say what ma fix bibi anko be president adin no onye. Also that was the biggest insult to the intelligence of the people of Ghana. Ebiana Ghana for na dwen courses I say somebody wants to become a president but the person is telling you say if I'm able to fix all the mess in the system adin na membe. Meaning nka Trump ba Americans nka Trump oni bibi aye. Uko Germany nka ye nto ba ho. Uko France nka nto because they are developed nation already. But they still think outside the box to get something better for their people. Oh, Karim, they say free SHS in the SA Kubam no. Because we see free SHS. Onaya we free SHS. Bibia and free SHS. Danny boy, good evening, Charlie. We have a call here. So we need to sometimes think like that. Say, you say, was Namekura dear parent in a toaba. Bisa home, what's your that? And I say, Bisa was didn't know toaba. Ghana Mayano, we need to ask ourselves. Now, if they will be a question, we are your two leading main political parties in Ghana, NDC in one stand, NPP in one stand. Now, if they what to what say, say, na party me could the hemp potina, say, me talk about them on I did a video. I'm trying to see if I will get something. Me hear a car, and another don't go for them, but Brodija Ghana ho. A cow. Chese obi nwa won hye dan tese enti say ye that to abama nkurufo bi omode ade on be ya ne say on be boro eka ene dija aman ne ho what I say. So when you have people thinking like this Mr. Dear pa na say bisa nkurufo yi da achi bia ne ni ho anaso muni ho a ye de be kai omo. And I know say that is the biggest problem of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo as we speak because Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo me so so timi tena se din o say na me kura me ni ho ye dey na Ghana for e de be kai me o de hwe a car and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Amammo no, free power no. Now your debt to GDP ratio is 61.8%. President John Dramani Mahama a declining to 45.1%. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo free akomia so no. Now a car odija Ghana is 726.7 billion. Meanwhile, currently as we speak, a decline about 720.8 billion. Just 1 year, 6 months or so. What I say? Enti bisa o say na die potin na Nana Akufo-Addo be president in obeye. So when I look at the construction and renovation big push projects at President John Dramani Mahama, then it seems like Ghanaians voted for nobody or we voted for nothing. That is how I see it. In the comment section no. Wait him the wadwen chere aba na fi de me no nyina edi nkomana bom because I wanted to build this particular live show. Munufie politics te se na yetifie na sebe wanya unua bi mu na no mudi nkomo se okay ye ni Ghana nkomo. Na fi de mudi nkomo ni wi a na man kasama bisa mo ho question say nti hwan na yento aba na ema no. John Boampon say I like you so much John. We that say oya dear. Let's go to today's show. And the president did the Esha Keke and I said the Shiki system na say What I say? Yede chairman to me koto in one prison. No, I have seen say his lawyers are trying to do things very difficult in the society. Lawyers na na komudi chairman to me echi edi asem no e court no. Say NPP lawyers no asha say omo da asem no omudi no omudi e radio so. Lawyer and the appeal could be say Chairman Wontumi had prior information that he will be convicted. I was saying answer na Chairman Wontumi kwako record dan no no. Na chairman enye information that I say all court ye de ne kotum. Matese lawyer Maurice Sampa also aka the same thing. Say Chairman Wontumi nya information that I say all court ye de kotum. But I quite remember say lawyer and the appeal could be and started Chairman Wontumi case in this from A ye drew Z na no and o twen ho. Okoduru court no or the krata akọ court ko kan the court say asem no wajai cham onye Chairman Wontumi lawyer bi. Because a Ghana for bisa lawyer and the appeal could be say lawyer na edie intina ujai Chairman Wontumi asem ya ukodi at this particular time. Also ono hu sa asem no enko yie ma Chairman Wontumi because ono hu say judge and empel no asem nti it might not go in the favor of his client. Those were the words of lawyer and the appeal could be. And I would dodge ye. And then Chairman Wontumi won for lawyer attaching. Man who's on there on so TV so our kasa. We're gonna go into his issue some other time and yende. Also kasa. Also the assembna one our court or catch the court and say, what be a new lawyer? And the court on amount time can first the case no. And a court and say amount date be the 20th do ya. Now I sign the crata court so they will 2.2 mark court ho. You besides a lawyer, now who go here also by a graduate in UK. So you decided to fly to UK and now judge Chairman Wontumi. Yeah, the Chairman Wontumi qualifier say almost the same lawyers no. Asem na esen kamo kan court, homa court, enya agribi credit jam client no. You people rather go on TV and radio station to do the same judgment there. Also lawyer ni so there Kagana kura by law lawyer ni TV so na udi asem. Ye di asem e wo court. Sana me meti ase. So we o asem na ko fa lawyer. Oh, you don't expect your lawyer say asem no onko kan o TV so but rather no we dwuma say on be defend e wo court dan no. If I'm wrong, you can tell me. Say me issue na me ko fa lawyer. Me ma dwuma ade a me pese me lawyer nya ne say lawyer no e medi masem ne ma me o court dan no. But say lawyer ni dwane e ma court sentence me 20 years no ko gina back on TV say ho no ko keka ma me nche dan tia. That means what's any panel? The lawyer nankasa aye the ma on nye ho adwuma na wo ye. Mawu bibia wo ko de. Me da se. Na Yando say, o se na no okọ. Say no se ne okọ Chairman Wontumi ho nsabom. Chale o so ko du ho no. Yando say ko esi yesu na mum ko no nya esu an ko besu na the way na Chairman Wontumi e wo so e wo prison ho no. Na bi say ade o se bo NDC for ade amode me chairman yi de mama me chairman awo so na ye ba betie Yando so ko nsabom tie Yando ankasa.
Unse fiti Monday no and NDC for etime apomodin edi Wontumi akwakotum for 20 years. Abrajum 20 years. Now asa akofo mo
In she riot fan.
If he say Andrew Fiadei and constituency chairman for Nina and regional executives and friends a Wontumi multimedia a boy nine and you call Sawam. This is the first time I'm a Beura in Sawam prison.
Sir?
Me ra enya sem kitwa o
Adan
aprachum wo tin ye kyerɛw sɛ wo ni wiase mu biem
why ya to for prison no
masa wo gyina fam a wo hwɛ ne sɛ dia wo hwɛ nyame
ewa
tin na ekwan a wo bɛfa so a wo bɛwura mu no eche de wura airport
e was in Kumasi the prisons Kumasi prison there
ye cancer woman won ti ase on
In she riot fan. FM.
Say yetimi see police station cells near there. But we was central. How there ya yidimium. It is our headquarters. Now, me try say a series of a year be fem and sunny Edwako. It is a dia utu kwa now.
Sir,
it's a chew. Minia, Edriania, yadi koma untu no. This is a tasty be.
Sir,
no be so. Say it's not the normal and the usual.
Yes.
Of say we Adriana, ye so check hey. Aprechu mi ra ho. Na yetimi ye ya fa bibia mu trahane atra gyina sa ne yedi ekohia untume na ehia untume no papa hu wo so say
hey
ehu wo so
I just said I watch you go so no
menua mu trahane atra gyina sa ne yedi ekohia untume na ehia untume no papa hu wo so say
hey
ehu wo so
I just said I watch you go so no
menua NDC for boni o NDC for ye boni NDC for ye boni e yenka ne biem e kwan a ye de wuntumi afa so no eya na ahomte be se me hu papa no omo so ka kire se me nsu
ura ha mensu
wusu a ye be yi wapie me so me pese me hu papa yi na me hu no na wuntumi na ewusu wo sei
aw
adan
and now wo ho ana wo yare onti apo
say onu ankasa we diabetic
oh okay
otiase na situation we so no nobody imagined say asem a air course because ye nyina follow ye say na sase onu ankasa magia tum wo court say onye galamsey na okura ne papers odi ye adwuma asase na nkasa so amoka ho asem na nkasa no so okura nkrata odi ye adwuma na nyese mukoye no wuntumi na nkotu gold no ontu gold asase ni so in fact on course o the only thing na all your asase no so no say wadua kube e wo baabi a ebi mu aye galamsey wo asase ne so kube o mukoye so muhu kube no muko hu kube no odua 30,000 wadua mu 18,000 muhu kube no na onipa na odua kube no na okotu galamsey a wo G2 mu wo court say watu galamsey boni na ye nyina hwehwe no na mu NDC fo matima chinipa no a mo se wo ye jawo na mo bedi adanse se wuntumi na ka se koyesa abrejum se sasem we ye de adi wuntumi no eti na meka se NDC fo e boni no se sasem we ye de adi wuntumi no so obi ko wasase so ekoye bone na ye kochi no na ye ka che ne se wo chi aya chi wi asase wura no kodi adanse krumu ti anu se onu na ka se ye sa bone na have you been fair to you have you been fair to you na ya manu aso 20 enfie duonu den me hwe untumi aye mobo untumi aye mre ena o hwe yenim
well Poyando the other one no now they'll say why is this panelist not asking this fool if NDC acts as judge in Wuntumi's case? That's very, very good question. I will say, what do we have in the imagination about making messages? Comedy pioneer, Abena me, they are the buyer, no. Oh, Poyando, so who to say Wuntumi was to say, che. That's Wuntumi who the governor of Ashanti region. I am married. Almost why I water no. NDC for Bonibia, they have rather saved the people from the mass murder called Wuntumi. Exactly, Priscilla Cook. Why are there? Asimo. Greetings to all my brothers and sisters in Bolgatanga and Bongo. Oh, Charlie Kofi Azuma, Bongo Bokorie. Why are there? I think say many people of Maybe bongo then we will take our time. And sometimes I think we need to go to a tour of Ghana, right? Come up. Yeah, we had it. Yeah, so Danny boy, we have a there. All right, William Cap, they are or the buy any. So currently, NPP is not an option. They have failed us miserably. They must stay in opposition for 100 years. Exactly. That is what we want them to do. Because one was a wound to me as they seem not to be even explaining at the corner cost to their followers. What your Yando very clear here. As a Yando Kwenima the crop potting, they want to be co-prison. Or maybe he knows, but he decided to deceive his people. And Matia NPP communicators are, it's like that is what they are doing. Say, Ubiwa Asasi, in Ubia illegal mine also, and any pena could di and throw a could dance a krumu a goon to me to a court. But rather than Yaman and Makojina court, cast a man am assassin man dipano. My bad on this show, Ababe kind entire court documents ni nebi. Wun to me Nankasana jitum our court to say, or no one to mean a dear assassin ma papano. Can okware say oti wiase why na bit me ka kire say me makoye mine e was asibiso but ko use millions of Ghana cedis fa reclaim land no na mum dua kube na kube ni nyi ya che e de kube sikatimi airline reclamation oh it doesn't make sense but say na wuntumi adwemu no as according to wuntumi no say obi agimi but the yenya it is up to them, not only his lawyers so his radio station as well. If really they want to go to appeal, then I'm sorry for them. They will totally lose. I don't mind them. They are not straight and they are not thinking like many people want them to think. Because as a political party, say Ghana for who say you people need to do something. Who say but as we speaking, law now, yeah, the convert won't to mean and another than the money they buy. In fact, everything about the law and another than they buy. Plea bargaining another they buy. Say extend the Udi Bonnie was a particular law no one. Associate the Kyono and another Dango Kufado and expanded it to 15 to 25 years. It has nothing to do with it. Judge Nico Dia Semino and another town no better of a free lower court bar high court. It's everything about winning and another nay. Even police now investigation on one to miss issue no and another time no years I don't know. So what was it they are not learning? They are not learning. Or my imagine say, if your moons it is up to them. Mau, that's it. What you mean? I join me, come pa. If they are not ready to learn, it's up to them. And yeah, in a better of my dear, sebi or monye. Emmanuel also say, NPP4 are too funny and takes Ghanaians as fools or for fools. Akufo-Addo appointed this judge to help High Court, and the law was worked. Yet they are, as usual, backing. Inciting their fans. Exactly. Well, I say, as someone can because I say, me the can message in as someone can. I had there.
Order in the court.
I had there. Anyway, Oma Yenko and Modoso. Yusuf Adams, the Biaba, he should wait for the judgment before you become too sad. The other judgment hasn't come yet. They will take him and others to Bolga prison. Ada neighbor about utie Yando can say me the can about that particular message in my say Paul say ba ko pen di wuntumi akoyi na di akire ba na di also nim
where your first by court can on me for so the first one crowd where the two wuntumi a there
I say asem no ahodo amiensa na court na first one crowd wuntumi ko 20 years na ni be fi de akire ba na di also nim ye can't want to make us prison where I sure say me I say want to me baby peace here. Joe appear good afternoon. We have a call there. That's it. Anane, good evening, bro. This is Anane Paul, it's okay that's it. Anane, why are they also what me about joining live on the show? Me da was papa. Susie say now wow. Please, Paul, you are not in the normal times anymore. Things have changed. Exactly. Until Paul, as a Paul who said, "Mera assistant Paul, as an admin who said name assistant, but what the name of the best someone one because who yeah beka. So I started so many they will come back to their senses. What I say. All right, my man come in. If I want to say on this particular show, we're gonna put Captain Smart in a box.
Order in the court.
Because Captain Smart so MPD on the ticket of NDC. On the captain that can't answer. Now, Captain Smart and Kasa and a car, sir, in some way, and Kasa, about your teeny.
Mimi NDC you. I will never vote for NDC. I am telling you. Me, I will not vote for Mahama. But I stand for the truth.
Exactly. The captain so on NDC ni. Now he will never vote for John Mama. A captain Nankasa and a sign car handsome we say against NDC and our Makakra Kwaso sign Pore NPPT no.
And run na Juna Metias, yes, sir. NDC a useless grouping.
I will be contesting for the NDC primaries. I'll win and become the Member of Parliament for the Gumor West constituency. We need
and run na Juna Metias, yes, sir. NDC a useless grouping.
and I am promising them. I've told them again, I will pay after the elections. When I become the MP, every month, every delegate will be paid. Every month.
I keep telling you, sir, when we are baller, as I see, I do a good bin, but then run a joke, and I'm a tea as a sign me anyway. Woman, no matter whoever has led any of these parties, I don't give a damn to anybody this morning. If indeed we are resetting.
Konye.
No, say from January basically, what have we resetted?
Well, Captain Smart has can this year, also from January basically, what have we resetted? Now, Obia will lead the NDC and NPP and any nyansa because no one NDC ni. Then the 10 year what Captain Smart asking about say, or per se NDC for money Quenya, Nkwasi 4 party no. Nyamana Captain Smart the can say NDC for him nyansa. And Nkwasi 4 party the Captain Smart said, "Ne the man Kwaman me can Nkwasi 4 no." Na sebe o me lead the party no. Enko parliament. Na me say Captain Smart Bibi Aboko there. Because to become a member of parliament on the ticket of NDC, no, you need to be an NDC member. Captain is also on NDC. Ni. How on earth will Captain Smart all of a sudden become go to even pick forms on the ticket of NDC to go onto an election, walk through the delegates, tell them say Momo Yankwasiafo because we NDC for Momo Yankwasiafo. So how is he going to do that? Say na nyame nkwa na America. But who papa bi nso a sebe on so atwe Captain Smart see ho. Ebisa Captain questions. All those I don't subscribe to most of the seminar can because some are purely insulting, which I don't support. I believe say ubitimi achira wa adwen, say na me chira ma adwen without insulting the person. But some of the things na papa ne no. A serious issue we need to understand them. A lengthy video but watch the video.
Messim bebre. One wa branti o the way for Captain Smarty. My baby video be I can come out here channel. But I say any baby intimacy. And people think say my too ash on him. But my man can't saving check enough when I'm munti Captain or 7 previous. My nantia on the office down. And then they didn't come over baby and the real feeling. Meaning next year, I will manable a my years. Meaning next year, I will a cancer. Your mammy cried do a years. I will independence. Me who am chiano. But my mom can't enough for us, Miss Ray. Mom was a Captain Smart to say, or no, to one. Sebi, what fast support? A garden who fin. Oh, baby, I'm a go for who say, then what's the other? Captain Smart. There's a question mark on you. So many question marks on you. How you need to come up and apologize to the Ghanaians. Say, me video na me here na me di what moment and then me trust my analysis. I'm a Ghana phone say who this here who say okoye MP. Bra bontin e be clear. Captain, the reason why I'm so mad at you is say me nim the ATS Ghana for to me show Emma okope MPD. Na oko parliament waka kan kwasi asem akire Ghanafoɔ ene gomuafoɔ. Muntie mi ye. Gomuafoɔ muntie mi ye. Me ya santini. Na nka me meka mfantifoɔ asem, ana meka gomuafoɔ asem. Na emu so far asem ye Ghana ni. Na me nim se be imperial ade papa bi free gomuaba ana mfantima mu ba ye na ye benefit bi no. That's the reason to me near day abere. Captain Smart throw my mudi self with the inquisition, and the poor and your humor, and disturb Ghana public. But you people see Captain Smart like an angel. Messy me dead, say Captain Smart go to near Bomodia for Bible. I got trampled to go for them, unnecessary political sleep. And I said, Captain Smart go to me a cobusun fear. I suppose you have Nicosia, a Budria, I catch a Ghana for say. Onidi penimu bi atemunda onidi omampeni bi atemunda onidi ekufodo atemunda onidi yero mahama atemunda Captain Smart bra monte never pudia any kusuya de snap any bible bra besre. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. The reason why tell me nyabra so say me nim sebe se wo gwire hu se wo dan so da you and now na kan so bi de beso da say wo wakwanya so gotua be di MP ewa eye gomuafo so a ene mitumi kire be so frasa ITT I consent a minimum papa kadesba kwesba minimum kwa mate ho asem ana mente ho asem kwa ma husa sebe OTT so any radio so super you don't drama ni mahama di kufu adu atem di politicians atem. So ask yourself, say, who are you and where you stand? And then imebro mu di atem di penifu atem asebi ye na to be kebi na no wo got smart Jimmy fui sebi wo na wo kire ye na wo na wo kire ye captain wo na wo di atem didie ene nkwase ase ene mretu ase ene sebi ade bu Ghana mebro bu na if you got smart. So when I see people lambasting say anything say video na me ye no sebi previous e wo kwase mi di na tem no look at smart no atemidie ne sebi ase no what the atem from mo frasing na my name na that should be atem because yen kamasem so what the take maso and now the name end is for penifo so and na sebi previous o kasa end is for penifo ase mumu sebi and the frafo and no mu hu suban ne sebi na brabasem ni frema asema wo bedi o mayi mu dia captain smart me ka che o se anya bia na me che wo ejim enti ye wo me hu awia e wo Ghana asase so asawo ye wo enti I will never sit down for you to use Ghanaians enya osika eni kwasi asem ebenye sika e wo mayi mu en ka che Ghana for say we are so down to the nonsense point say Ghana for na ejim enti no wo captain smart Jimmy 47 wo kwa abuna sorry wo kogomua amagomuafo to abama. That's what I've been keep saying say eye wo krom fo na sebe ayemfo no anitimamfo sebe ebi ne mo nwini ehu se sebe o jibifo o ya puboni enti wo no ye so because o hia na dokrom krom ama sebe ye ni sikani papa bi ye ni nyansani papa bi wo gomu awo se wo ka tesma jibifo te se wo captain I will insult you every day opa kone koye MP bedi watem koye o mampeni bedi watem. Because I will never sit down for you to tell me, say, Ghana food na Jimmy, na makoto abadiamu, and I'm sure I'm one parliament say, who could pay MPD. Captain, I dream of probably watching. There bear I dream of penny when ya, and there bear the susu ben album because only maybe do things like Ghanaians for we are so stupid to the thing say. And they tewa, na kwasi Benny Bia, a ponchi bia, Jimmy, or Gratan Tembia, also compare MPD because. Wafa kwa boloso e ruling crophobia macrophobia kwa wiyem captain ene me come and ya kire won ye nya NDC for social media bi di matem kan kwa smart because Captain Smart and ho ko bo NDC for Captain Smart ko MP e wo NDC take Captain Smart enye wo na abeka kire Ghana for say enya dia wo boto abama NDC da because o di onimi say o ye MPP ni mapa. Captain, are you know you? It's not you. Enya wa you sit in your own television and your NJ TV or onuya eka say we ye MPP ni na o to me koto abama NDC da nti ene ye dai I didn't want for Jimmy and go to Obama MPP. I didn't want for Jimmy Aqua Stanley and the MPP ticketing. And dear when the woo MPP and that year, oh catch a gun for say, who ye end this mini problem. Said we to make that ever chocolate message say, me ye MPP for Niama away in this. Nanyama, ye nyamo chairman, NDC for chairman, NDC chairman, what? Ebe Gina Kaswa, what take us say, ye MPP for be. I be where NDC. I'm almost sorry, only a 24-hour economy, and we NDC, and we are. You was syndicate here, Ebe Kai say, ye MPP for be Crophobia, and I be NDC as 7 previous. A drew every year, almost a 24-hour economy, and my NDC. A drew no matter 24-hour economy, I'm an MPP. You were syndicate, and say, young one was in there, what's we NDC, and you know what? Baby, we say NDC for say, Captain Smart, at the media only the MPP for, and then was Siasama and net, or catching MPP for. That man also die who said 7 previous NDC, a Sebi, a trouble for party. And now NDC party papa is on the Hobadom. Captain, when you make Guiase, when you make Guiase in 9 years, 7 previous, said you to me, I could draw catch there and was a war. Uber City MP no. City MP no was sebi go mo minimum baby what and a minimum nipa but a yami day say NDC for penny for to me transit that 7 previous in cell phone ku for do di we MPP mu ma sebi formula seat na nyo teso as MP no akufo do bo modia ma sebi MP di ko ini press man wi no enu bi and the NDC for penny for I did Jaquasi and Penny Catasmat. So on Franco City MP no. Because we knew I agreed about NDC for 24 because when you capture smart NDC Moody or co take it in the young way and some captain because or co take it to NDC. And then Quasi assembly at the media captain smart and the Ramahama tell me NDC for them and the NDC for say almost said to go be there. NDC for 24 says 7 predators, Captain Smart, I have 7 predators, we Jimmy for. All for as you dream a party, and then Captain Smart, at me, the MPP for what time, the Kufu, what time, the Dink of what time, I mean, NDC for man approve as a Otumiko standing with NDC take it to Ugumwa. I don't imagine amusement here. I go here MPP for the year. I got Captain Smart, ya bois, I was here, I will try MPP. But by NDC here, or your shop before, and you need a problem about the politicians are, and then you know what you are in. Mibusabo, you know campaign, ye campaign, and must send in previous a BD 2 church, so our Kaswa, and all the central region. Mumusabe was a year for the Captain Smart and not to a campaign at the my NDC. Mibusabo. People somewhere NDC for, and some Americans, some officers have been previous, may come was here somebody here. Most make sure man say, Captain Smart or a penny when you useless man, and this guy doesn't deserve to be in parliament as an MP. And Yando, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now, Sabi, you bet not Ghana, I must say, Captain Smart Jimmy Fui, about your MP, our parliament. No be shan kwasi amala ablo no no say ni tinesi because no sabe e yebronsa e Jimmy Foti Captain Smart busa wo say e de be tumi na wo ya so kodi MP busa wo because go muafo na sabe previous o mo jini ntino ye beto abama ana sabe sika wunya ye usika wo de ye campaign e wo go muano sabe me kasa sabe previous uko wiya na sabe wo de sika uko nya free baby busa say busa wa kasa wo say dabe na okre yese ubeko se sika akọ yesebe impuntu ama okromfo ene na mebusa mo se ye tre o mamu ama sebe kwase ampani bi odwa bi akonye sika no aba okrom abeyo se obepempe di because okodi empia na brabo ahwe na brabo kese bi na brabo na sebe wodi ye go go empia sebe o kwase na otigo mu awo no na akoto aba ma kwase ampani be ye empi obetietia wo so because minimum dream no say Captain Smart any go mu afo ni ye because go mu afo ayenfu muntie ni ye na muntie ni ye wasupam se mebusa mo sebe samada mo sorry Mumusa mo say for how many years, right? A son say because na me say Captain Smart or Tiasantimemu ana mo kura ni bebre ni say oya santini. Enti for some years ni no Captain Smart want to me ankoye adoye. Munti o want to me ankoye imputuduma amani kwa nsuensi. Want to me ankoye imputuduma amani kromufo eyekumwa. Ne eye den na sebi previous because also open MP didn't and then Captain Smart sorry eye imputuduma abura ye was city MP ewugumwa. So I ask myself say NDC for no sebi madana and I catch na tete tekrema so and what they did NDC for pedifo and then I make myself say Captain Smart and to me enya ni wo ene sebi agrimu yale e wona bra bomu a that's what say Ghana for go to aba e fa mane may MP because we go mu ani a na go mu afo sebi mo jimi go mu afo muni munyansa because onipo dey friend Captain Smart se muni mitrima dwen ene adwen bone o di bedi MP wo go mu a akamane sa kama hwe so egudi so kama mo so hwe ehwe egudi so kwase se ma kwa me kwoti ya yesi Captain Smart ekope MP edi ewuni krum ene me busa ni medi nka kase wo ye NDC ni na wo ye wadwen se me attack Captain Smart no busa ho se ankokodira tekiti mu ewo MPP di mu a aka mu NDC fo se proye fo mu go apreso kamu baba be kan wasema kire no e di MPP fo atem ene me hu sa brand TV afa me picture e post e tag say me sabi governor ma me kasa me kire e ma me sani mu so wano na se bia ukasa na ofi o governor you this guy governor I don't want to put your picture there. Mr. Do video. One more sem any day we also Casano. Now governor want to me as so then test me fee. Governor, and you're not making us only tears and me can what we test me. One is some blood attempt or no poor semi or end this name up. Who governor, who believe a yes, I mean fee and this semi predator, some blood attempt. Into a nano semi predator. Captain Smart, you know. Aba NDC aw ko jina NDC take it mu tino eya mo de etimi busa no MPP fo na sebe wo governor wo tse me sebe ye MPP fo ne ma no ba me busa wasem bi and not you alone me NDC fo na mo aponsu na no sa mo ma yo mo bloggers na let me be honest you se sebe previous dey be am kama say social media so na sometimes hu ya mo fi se be predator money e pe when we ye meet one and one masa me ka say am ni kuma say mi wo kuma say na me ka sa no mi wo mi krom o se krom mi wo mi krom mi wa santimemu na
well ma yem fancy wa ha na ye analyze in some ha papa yi kan because sometimes we need to be fair to ourselves so we NDC ni now let's assume say what in that particular constituency Captain Smart all of a sudden aba say oba be MP doing developmental issues men ka say odin puntu oba ma bi enye o but you need to be straight na amatima mu fo na hu ade crop potin a opese wo kire because me say Captain Smart catch them so NDC ni there's no way I'm na ya adwen because he by himself says say wonye NDC ni I did not say this kind of things to Captain Smart or no an kai
me NDC ni o I will never vote for NDC I am telling you.
So what I say. So somebody who says he will never vote for NDC, then how can that person go on the ticket of NDC for somebody to vote for him on the ticket of NDC? I want to make say no. Me NDC new. I will never vote for NDC. Me catch no say you see that. That means that. Then that person turns 360 degrees to come and tell you so or contesting on the ticket of NDC. It's the biggest insult to the people of that particular constituency. Because that certain MP, no, ABA now my arrangement that was NP we feel where this person is also gonna come. So we feel where this person is gonna come. Then all of a sudden the Captain Smart jumps out of nowhere. Na NDC in Panyi for Etiho. Nobody is able to stop him. That is something I don't even understand about NDC for General Mosquito Dena Moye. Abasa na mobile party in that particular constituency. And this kind of things a lot of constituencies. I'm telling you, Okotechima Sauta, that made NDC lost the ticket on NDC. Why win him? No. Sometimes I say I will go and back and then tell people why NDC keeps losing Techima South seat. And I did where Captain Smart here, and I'm telling you, what was that Captain Smart will be cleared to contest on the ticket of NDC. Because I don't know more about a trend in NDC. Somebody belonging to that particular constituency, out of nowhere, now about him with car. Then they seal him through Techima South. That is where I come from. That is exactly what happened in that particular constituency. Go to Kintampo South. That same thing happened. Emma NDC, Lucy about her now, no because of issue in NDC teams and really about her, because that is what made NDC lose there. Because one of my recession plan or and a succession plan or what was I no be a jump through a big boom no aba. Now then the national push the person no be we no no take it to three parliamentar on NDC no count and for. NDC pay for style na moye no. We be do we be man for what was the political landscape in Ghana? It's like Enya Juma Bayama party and the reward. That is what I'm seeing now. I say, the pesca, just go there and then you're gonna sail through. That's it. So I trust and somehow I do support with him 100%. But there's something I have seen another video of him. And Sembi Oka in that particular video, I totally disagree with him. Because I say, he was rather going a direct attack on Nakoyo and in this particular video. What the team on there, I think the early result to yes, I interview also.
Now Nakoyo then why? Say he did the Yusuf. Now Deeper when they come out, so free Burkina, so free Mali, so free. I'm not American citizen. On wow, so now call you American citizen. I don't want national security. Messi, your national security. The idea man who's a someone can see allegation. Idea me who said now for alleged showman. For alleged showman. If I say, or American citizen. And we allegedly or your American citizen. As I do national security because I say about discover as somehow can you bet with the not. Why? You bet for a spy. Now where's your doctor? And if you was on your doctor. So only you could know same people. Draw to. That is before you put okay, Mamma. Now call your friend Yusuf. O say or your American citizen. Good. Anna or you want national security. Good. Sir, about to show na sir Ghana mremo. Ghana mremo bet ma come 30 to 50 years. You content because we proof. And number 1. And the crop here other citizens. Mama chere wade be here dey akire. What you hear me? Let me show you something. Em so we say me ni fata me come akire. You pay kwa asem okrom here o. Ya bremo. Yeah, let me show you something. Now call you okunu. Let me show you. Parliament for who to say. Let me show you something. Constituency. My brother. Nikunu Yusuf. Yes. You tiki. You. That's what we much say. Or your American citizen and we have more national security. Look at this. Allegedly, any who because if you are suffering, baby, no. Fatu so. Sadia will be to Messi. Assembly ehu pa. Fatu so. Assembly ehu pa. Would you unwa say Debbie. Assembly. Look at this man. This is the man. Dana camera. This is the man. Only here. Wait, and they didn't say rock as well. When they are American citizen. Yes. Nikunu and then when they didn't say rock as well. National security. Tell me where. Wow. I feel very dear. Her passport to do. And in here. In reference. Where Ghana card? Where the Ghana card? Yes. And also no. Wow. The house number. So I say. The house of men. What is this? Look at it. Look at it. Hey. Tell me where. Hey. Hey. That's a dear bro. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, Minister for Interior, Ghana Security Services. Allegation where are you? Any allegation that not just allegation. Sir, I yes, or say no crime. Any picture on the picture, ni big one. I don't mean however. Nidi, you say, but and my tree. Now call your kununi. Yes, Yusuf no. Yusuf. Thank you. Well, yeah, American and as American citizen. Yeah, but more national security. I'm telling you, this is highly unacceptable. Menka say I no credit. It is alleged, but say Sadia and in jail street. I'm telling you, okay. Now, Mami.
Well, baby, let me do this kind of education to the so-called journalists in Ghana. Elizelto, a journalist. I have a problem with these so-called people, they call themselves journalists. Papaya better when him making allegations. I'm not saying say I also made the camp on the video. I say I did agree with him on Captain Smart, but this one he got it entirely wrong. And the Elizelto NS or man education, no, then he is rather the person inflaming that particular man to speak, which they all got it totally wrong. I'm not saying me now call your baby, I mean share the baby and then you couldn't mean share the baby and so American citizen or whatever. I have never met him. Article 8 as amended in Ghana's constitution, no. Say a war as a Ghanaian or acquire citizenship of another country, and still you are a Ghanaian. That is Article 8 of Ghana's constitution. It is clear. Some say, "Well, we need answer for Article 8 of Ghana's constitution." You can see it there. Under the constitution of Ghana, no, Juma Bia, so we a citizen of another country, untimi enye national security enka. What I say, Mama Kenya Juma, ukita other citizenship of another country, untimenye. Chief of Defense Staff, untimenye. Service Chiefs, untimenye. Inspector General of Police, untimenye. Director of Immigration, untimenye. Ambassadors and High Commissioners, untimenye. Secretary to Cabinet, untimenye. Any other office that Parliament may specify by law. Per National Security Act, which is Security and Intelligence Agency Act 2020, Act 1013. But be anywhere, say, so be a Ghana and acquire the citizenship of another country. On to me, Elizelto, you need to know who can't independent between 30 years. Oh, your court. Oh, your court. These so-called journalists, you can go back to the constitution and then read very peacefully. And then educate them, and maybe the man doesn't know. And also, will be passport. And then the phone as to where he got it from. He can't say as to how he got that particular passport. He cannot say it. Maybe I hold the citizenship of maybe Germany. And maybe I hold the citizenship of Germany. But maybe in the next 2 years, if I want to go back to my country and serve, now the citizenship no come on, then I go back to acquire my full Ghanaian national citizenship. And see anybody who holds my old passport of maybe a German citizenship, it doesn't work. This is common sense. This is pure. So when you decide to take these people to court, you almost know about the pacho. Sabi na motia sentiment monje merendia ede chama untime pie prison. So what memu na also unje merendia e prison ene edoko. Enti papa way the way he's speaking boldly, wakotene kumase na wakofa Elizelto akwa we ne kojina yiso na obu atopa no. Adwe bia ni ne team because he doesn't learn. Okwa ba nkuni fufu ne bunabunu a na okotena radio so kumase wa ose ono a mi wa otwini firi kumase wo kekere betera de Ashanti region a adwe bia ni ne team. Adwe ketekete kura ni omutim. So sometimes I want them to learn. What I say, you might hate somebody, but don't go online and they defame the person. Character assassination, that is what they've been doing in the country, especially some people in that particular region. When they don't like you, then they always go around and then bring you down. Emma, you can't say because you were so stupid, you didn't think. I didn't say good na Ghana kwa the man say it be my being from. Go back and read the constitution. You did jachi question assembly court. Go back and read those kind of court cases. And now the only answer kwa papa ni make this allegation. Ask a simple lawyer to do that kind of explanation to you. Emily so why recently they were saying she gave her husband visa to go and watch football if the man is American citizen. Exactly. Because they don't think. Then they shift to say something different. What I say, and those kind of things, just omujai because manjaya and why all these Sankwas choosing the central region to stand for MPs? I have no idea. And is that if he works with his stomach very foolish? No, onamano bu atopa. Ade onimi anon. Adwibia ni team atopa buo. You don't show people's documents on social media. Exactly. Minim baby papa ekonya ade we ya. Sebe ono so papa panyi pa sebe wo be Kenyan sasem ama support wa ne oye ni. Emmanuel Semunufie, please don't mind this stomach journalist Elizelto. He has all of a sudden turned to work against NDC because NPP has bought him. Now we are sad actually and we na begu ho. Wa won say what we are saying say won use wa dwen. Now mo fu mom na sebe. We say what the ye name we are say a. Ubegu wa kasa ho anyone say. And that is exactly what he's doing. We are watching because we want NDC to continue their good job. Yes. Priscilla Cook me who say obisa me message be say why na me fi say oye saade no in NDC or twitwa amafo be what the appropriate time ye be church them. Say for no mo say saade no me say call round. I am telling you pa market. Say Captain Smart, somebody is going to clear Captain Smart to contest. Say I know what here. Say I know what here. Emily, see, I can see jealousy in this man. Hey, Papa, now I say Okasa too much because the way the man is talking, yeah, when I say Papa, my name is Sebi. Wow, I quite a pabi or baby na old deal said you. I have no idea. I was avoiding him. If I told you to subscribe here, take your time and then subscribe for me. I got a message from one of my viewers today. Anna, or expresses say we need to give education on how NDC was formed and how NPP was formed because I said the younger generation about a situation in the country yati NDC and yati NPP but you nimba be a party in the start free here and then the genesis and then sema ema I say I didn't know ubi kwa NDC and I didn't know ubi kwa NPP ni. We don't know all these kind of things. But okay, and then I went back to my archives about 3 years ago. I had an interview with a very prominent NDC man. I want to show the entire video here. I will bet you how NDC was formed out of PNDC. And in the journey now, but this is an educational platform. Because I think it's going to help all of us. And I did that particular interview 3 years ago, right? And now, you had the lawyer Owusu Ajeman, and a yes, a particular interview. No.
If you will be NDC started free because in him say you started free PNDC, and you buy and you be NDC. It's about be NDC. It's me Bugana Ediadru. Now you can him so quite ben I say Faswa. You bet me I'm a NDC party no. More Nika, Nenya for about join NDC. Until then you may messaka Ura lawyer Owusu Ajeman. Ah, not to know NDC. Regional chairman, I will bona half in a boom. Wasaka executive member, I will national so. Until you and Pacho and Mary Memoajo.
So,
Benyamiasi. Can you say Yaba, Iura, lawyer, Usu Ajimaho? And I'm also meeting William Munufi Amakona. Until in the interview, you hear free Tachiman, I will Iura, lawyer, Usu Ajimai, if you answer. Lawyer Pacho, Siaba, NDC man, NDC, Enya 30 years. Na, in him say, if the PNDC and a buyer BC is a braha. Yeba Ghana, Tachima, Enya NDC in Penny Fubi, Okaho. Miyanka Simon and that lawyer, A. Munufi, Ekaho. You were a lawyer, a Jaminsa, Ekaho. Tachima MP Dada, Alhaji Kojumama, Enya Tachima Penny Fua, Eka NDC, Inti Munimu, in Sinchai. Now, Pacho saying the woman PNDC in the Tama, DNC, Emma, if PNDC. Military regime ever be through NDC, a democratically elected party.
Okay. And that's it. Mama Kwaba. Semo Bepaba. Nina Sono. Me womb. Yeah, I'm play roles several from PNDC time. ABC, NDC. About be true and me. Now, Nina say Bibia center around the late former president Jerry John Rawlings. So Rawlings, the first coup, no, and successful failure. That was 15th May. 1979, and now Rawlings person car. Ubetu Abayan Gusoja Abayan Neo that time. Supreme Military Council 2, SMC 2. Yeah, General FWK Akufu, and I know a head of state. Onumbe 2, a champion, if you are Kunyaso, in what was called a palace coup. Ghana and Samuel Sisi. This is palace school, no. And the General Kufu about power. Sabre no much shese. You be hand over to civilian rule. Until they are parties bebre or Ghana ha or more year campaign. Parties no be PMP. Yeah, almost flag bearer. Any the late former President Liman, PFP, Popular Front Party. Yeah, almost no leader, any Victor Usu, and a United National Convention, UNC, almost leader, any William Oforiata, popularly called Pauli. Inti sa party any baako ka ho Action Congress Party and so no more call election during the time na General Kufu a head of state, a chairman of the Supreme Military Council 2, SMC 2. Inti campaign no na ekoso aka kakra ama omo abeto aba no na Rawlings the first attempted coup on May 15, 1979. Coup no anyeye ena omo chi no. One nkrofo a omo pese omo be coup no. Omo chi na omo de no call court, military court. E dinasem. Na nkrofo no omo ye mistake. Say omo ma the trial was held in public. Burma Hall. Burma Camp. Okay. And nona Rollins in Ninkrofu Kujina Hona. Yabo mucha. Almost say almost before our Rollins in Pajanes or say. We more coming when now or we soldier for Mkwala. Mena me officer. Mena me planning could be Biana me throw. So munimate. And quite cool. Na say ni ntina na me person me ye cool. If you say a mamu a coson, a mamu bonny. Ye bibia nkoso. Soldier for so mona motia kunya so mo ba se mo ba ma manfo ho ato mo miwa mo bai nipa ho kire no mo nkwa na mo yeyi enunti ena me se me ba betum ti wo mu de o mo nya hwe me na maye nti asotwe bia mo mfa man ho ana soldier for a o ma ba be ma hall a o mu nyine beti asem o mo boji so because enwa
they say no can be na ma Ira Rollins say
popular nti o mo share date say June 4 any bebua na sem ti June 4 no ahomache no ansana animu bet babayama yeyi one nkrofo na kugina court na ni na say bebua omofo a yebua omofo ne yakobo omutu aku omo no ena soldier for nkwala bi bidum so ye officers Major Boachijan Captain or say puku ne amodusta omunso ene akatapo ne refu omunyina omunso koye ku ena omukọ baabi a ye de Rawlings akọhye e soldier line Burma camp omuko breaking into the cells and omuko yi wana Rawlings omudini di omonim
say pia
bontin and sa ku no June 4 no ono nso be kombo aye and ma sa ku no e successful and omuti soldier for iku amanyo your friend say amanye semku our friend AFRC, Armed Forces Revolutionary Council. No more than chairman. Nti omono can say, and nam say, no my yen she share, Kufu no my yen she share say, a betuaba, intino. Omon transfer in check. Omo be dibo some me and sampe. No ma be ye bibia, omo friend house cleaning na se chirene say. Efi bi kalabule ni niema kalabule chese ye ton niema bo niema bo kosoro ba ha obi etwa ne yonko
obi anya ne yonko
obuno
sa ope bi adriki tare kwa ne ope na odeje
sa ombe ye house cleaning for 3 months na ombe ma bato no akos no ma handi over. Until within 3 months, ye toaba Ghana parties are mebudi PMP, PFP, UNC. Ye toaba ye na President Liman. I know ye PMP, CPP for Muna sa party no free. President Liman e di nkunu. Until September 24th September 1979 and AFRC Rawlings in Crawford mu handi over Edema President Liman and Liman be dear kunya nti if you sa abere na chese AFRC for no omo nam ti kodru baabi no e kan se omo fi Ghana ha nti omo ti ase e fi Ghana ha e kwa manone because na Liman buy no omo suru sa microphone ba Rawlings there o kan se won gi sika no fi Ghana ha nko baabi a obetra no te tikikiri edidi mu na 31st December 1981 da ebeja afikwan no sada no na Rawlings esa oni mpanimfo bi sojafo bi ebeye ku na omutu Liman ban guye ade intira omutu Liman ban guye omu kire mu se corruption na ekoso kalabule na nkoye na Liman so na abaino control of the government ana nipa oni omu guma na a week nti nana ama mamuo no nkoso a ema omu baye sa ku nti omu tu no 31st December ade echen ya 1st January 1982 iwura afifufuru ena Rawlings and then in Crawford one set up what they call Provisional National Defense Council, PNDC. As a PNDC, no, or the civilians together, a comb and a soldier for us on the view. So on Monday, so cool, a boo of mine. And see, almost started a boo mine. I said, it's newspaper. From John Africa, and no mobile Rawlings by an interview. Say, Papa, now back if we 15th May, Ukoye coup, one succeeded. Yeah, they walk out to June 4th, another coup. Yeah, no, so we are involved. One handy over. I'm a President Liman. I feel a niche 31st December, what's I am? And to say, ye be so. Very bad, pa na o ha. Obe handy over. At the ama civilian government. And now Rawlings beside newspaper interviewers and I say, to hand over to whom? Why not? Or be handy a mambo no idea man. Oh, beside say, why not main farmer? On bizarre say, enti won't hand you over. Oh, see, my hand you over. Oh, Mr. Na very bay, and ye beside say very bay. Oh, see, okay. So, my hand you over, and yes, see, this a meeting kunyano so edin fie du. And sana, my hand you over, my hand you over.
And no nature say by that time no. Na you are Rawlings. Who say Ghana no on Jubia and I say na unim ubia ni swina ne bind so no say ubetime atoto Ghana near my year na say sana mate wase say nana dwimu no ba na Ghana o man no say adru nana dwimu bia fufuro bia ni ha ubetime atoto neema ama neema no aseye no asesa
no officer or no as leader of the PNDC no betting in a bedja form at Tutoni Ghana economy. I say could do say inflation was over 133%. Could you talk? Come papa be any Ghana. So Sabreno and no cast taxis near whom car papa there be Sabre and Nenchie car articulators.
Say Nanke be classify Ghana as a failed state.
Sir, long articulators in a fro, Techima at the conquer. Cars I had defined in P. Yes. Well, Nanny Pagum, every tamale, Borga or Muchen, Nenchie cow, Nanny fire. Yes,
I forgot that.
Sir, you see, Annie, what am I and Kala, Kumasi, who so conquering. Now pay bus, state transport, and then new plan in Hama. Ubetimedi 1 week, no winya car. Because in the paddles of castle and also Norson, a quina say everything was collapsed. Ghana was virtually a collapsed state. Tina Rollins, I've been here, sir. On any PNDC for betting us Sanyama, and Nintina no cancer. So betting me a year, Ama, Adiana ye, now I hand you over. I just a baying feed. Enti men on 9 yamming one, say what Tanaswa. Nti Akabe Afi, Amen feed do nason, 1991 or thereabout. Oh, who's in feed do no yaban. And what tea could be, a free or the idea or the 2 cool so any National Commission for Democracy, NCD. No, Justice DFN, I know a PNDC member, chairman of the National Commission for Democracy. Say, Omonko around the country, Omonko pro Ghana. No money Ghana for any como, any south, so any sound. Say, or person hand over. Emma civilian government. Now, Mamu Bain and a pay. But I or the ma or mono. Now, the intra or ma almost abotine. In an say, Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah, you start here 57, 6 months. Now, your system of governance was parliamentary system, prime ministerial system of government. Yeah, in Eurisia brutally, or by him a crew, sa system nona, or modibu or mine, and nona 57 no so, or mode maya. And see, Kwame Nkrumah. Eguso away parliamentary system yi drew baby ena ono nso ye na adwen se sisi sa parliamentary system opeso ye no presidential system ena o me ye to apa oni JB Dankwa ena ginai for the first presidential election in Ghana. And Nkrumah winning. The first president, 1st July 1960. Nkrumah Beye, first president of the First Republic of Ghana. Eti Nkrumah as president. Now more or less, the ministers in the presidential system, it wasn't a clear presidential system to say there war over America. Yeah, true separation of powers. Say, we executive and our war, untimi and MP and so on. Because Nkrumah, the ministers, maybe parliamentarians under the First Republic. ofiri ho ye tu no abuzi anso bae no buzi assign kofa prime ministerial system of government inya independence ye dey start yan kroma besesano for presidential system ye tu buzi ya le man so bae no 1979 constitution hona yinya a true a friend saying presidential system of government. Yeah, true separation of powers. We are MP, ultimate minister. Into parliament, and Juma separate. Executive so yen Juma separate. Judiciary so yen Juma separate. Inti sanana ekoswa ena a friend saying you be le mana ban so ebegu ye enti le mana ban gu ye ya Rollins National Commission for Democracy omunya hwehwe se Ghana for ye prime ministerial system of government ana ye presidential system of government ana nso ye union government a champo bedi o man so no ono nso de adwene bi bae se amamuo no ono de enka odwen se eni se ye party sem yen kambom aba union government ema Ghana for eto ho aba in a referendum in 1978. So was it? Yes, 1978 eto aba for union government. And Ghana for to abasa yempe union government bia. National Commission for Democracy. Na botaya Rollins de ma won sani American wo mo hwehwe Mr. Ghana for yepe union government. Ya yen kambo mu abai. Ya party sem ana yepe party abai. Ya ye prime ministerial system of government. Yeah, prime minister will be the head of government. Now, your president is why a ceremonial president. Senior Buzia, Eba net year, now Kwame Nkrumah 57, or starting a net year, or no year prime minister. Nefi British Governor General, no Ghana, a year head of state. So, and also say a presidential system to sell a man, and sir. National Commission for Democracy a call around the country until finally and or more report a buy say Ghana for say presidential system any a friend say prime ministerial system you penny together amalgamation of the two systems. Enti before our commission did a report to ban, now president has set constitutional drafting commission with Asokore Mampo, mine Dr. SKB Asante. Say omonye a new constitution for Ghana. The omo drafted constitution. Omuye ena Rollins and penning for Pndc for say district bia or munyi nipa ba. Nefi ekueku e Ghana has say teacher fuku, nurses fuku, doctor fuku, lawyer fuku, carpenter fuku, nurses bakers ku, butchers ku, tailors ku, hairdressers ku, ekueku e farmers ku ne ho obi anyi nipa na district bia so nyi nipa na constitution na mpanimfo na atwero no omonko bubu ehu se eye ananye de wo se yi firim anye yenyi firim o se omon di bi ka ho omon fa nka ho de wo se omon polishing na omon polishing okay nti sa kuo no yi omon no omon kushi anka ya yeto omon di consultative assembly a omon kodwene constitution no in April 1992, Omuye Constitution and Yetwaba in a referendum. Rollins see and Twaba say Constitution or my Ghana for ye G2 and I and G2 near Twaba and ye G2 say ye pe sa Constitution. Okay. Now Constitution was built on presidential system and a prime ministerial system. Now presidential system and prime ministerial system no amalgamation no actually say we are MP ubetima be minister. Okay. But majority of the MPs and now majority of ministers I was say omufi parliament. Now fi a minority you see you omufi outside as ministers no makokan MPs. Say a true presidential system there any we are ministers. We are minister. But you can't prime ministerial presidential boom and 19 Kobasa. This is the 1992 constitution a amalgamation of both the presidential system and prime ministerial system and our parliamentary system. And we will be an MP. It means as minister and our deputy minister. And 92 Yetwaba Egi Constitution 2 and Rollins and then in Pennyful, he declares we are Tea Party. Sabri and Sana obey us announcements will be at Tea Party. Now, Crawford can boom. Omo waka say o enche bia obe hand over nti ye UP tradition yeah actually omo be ye PFP with Victor Usu as their leader any UNC Pa William Furata once no omo eka omo omo to omo hudi Dankwa Buzia Dombo Club or something like that. And then CPP for so Kwame Nkrumah Crawford almost can't boom no almost organizing. So I feel woman a support to PNDC. Now me can now so ya started near my yes we are 40 I was here 2 year kunudi Eagle. Okay. EGLE. Oh, aha. Yeah, launching of Eagle. I'm going to teach my hands up my concrete. Any launching Eagle no Accra Art Center. Rollins. Kuri. On the bell launching, yeah. So, a boss or can say, oh, say, will be a Tea Party. 92 after referendum. A constitution in April, June 10, 1992, and then Yeti, NDC, and then Buzia Dankwa Buzia Club, and also almost Kaboom, and almost T or more party, and a friend MPP. So, and a CPP4, Omono, Intimian Carbon, Omontamuti here. You see, Omo parties, baby, NCP, a group party, Kube party, PHP, and parties no be the baby CPP wing.
NDC, no, what can be for Eagle?
Eagle there almost entirely. About 90% of Eagle for no ever joining. And Eagle no it remained. Okay. But no money and ebo. Okay. A shibu because you know acquire say you root no back from Jerry Rawlings. Okay. Okay. Now send me di kai. Now Rollins are cancer. If you do, Obe hand over. In 82, the interview with John Afrique. So the questioner, Kofu Bisane said, now says, I'm a tear there. Adena, when Jemu, Uncle bed. No, assign, as a tea party. So, mayor party leader, any flag bearer, and this. Now, such a say. And Pennyphone, again, say, 10 years yasun. Ghana ha ku bebiri aba. Rollins buy on any Pndc tie konwa so. Ku nko amanfo attempted say wo mbetu na fire konwa so. Eburo 30. Dabi ku bia wo mo ya na o mo afeli. So, eno na mpanimfo no bi the quite no say Dabi papa we a unique person. Inti ijano mane kwa anhwe ya enche na ku asan aba. Inti enti party.
All right, lawyer, inti say you could break a can ya say aba. Na se yehwe send your kind 1992 you got to aba NDC awene. NDC motor kasa unity, stability and development. Yet NDC is what can be a kasa. If it's a motor dear pan actually.
Very good. And that's it. Yeah, moto. And what the bar yeah, bow tie. Am I a TNDC? And they say, yeah, Bayan Kambum. NDC Manina, Bringina, or see a young Kambum. And only unity. Now, sir, my young Kambumua, ye be free in Kambumua, and they say, Debiano, and Mamujina Monaiso. Wijina Monaiso, no win, and only a friend of Chibu, stability. We are stable. Debbie, a pushing cry, ye. So, na, say, won Kambumu. No mujina Monaiso. Ye pem wem pem. And no nema open puntua. Utiminya, and Saka. Inti NDC moto, ne say. I bring you now, say a young Kambumu. Nafi. Kambumu no be me gina ye nice. Near team, I am puntu amo mine. Nan some moto, Osha. Nipa bebree ehu. Say Ghana, efa NDC ni MPP. Ye pe party omu won Kambumu soronko. Ya omu gina omu nan so soronko. Ya nam senti wo mutimi yempuntu djuma ma oman ya NDC mpuntu djuma akoso e wo oman since I ba democracy 30 years ago about 90% NDC na de buy wom de no o de kwa ani sikedi chop
basa naka eba ho say yem hwe achi from 1992 yeba besi na NDC anya 30 years yenya mo so NPP so baba be dibi ohwa development pa wa Ghana abai mienu we de he na ti develop Ghana yie ba
and say ma di kan
NDC
and I development bebre ye boroso wo de fa yinkuro mako fa techima Pndc ni NDC ma na techima te say
light ko ni ha
dabi na nkranza te say na wonchi te say na sunwane te say na kumase ankasa te say na nkran te say o te say tamale te say nkura wo Ghana nyina na te say na ni nyina no eye backward basa so NDC ene bebie o man ani kanea efiri kumase etra kumase ne offense eba abon ene ahafo ekọ asrim northern region ekọ upper west ekọ your friend is saying upper east etra Ghana ehye so kra ekọ Burkina maybe call Cote d'Ivoire so yeah yegu kota akwan sunyane techima road na nkan kota leda nkranza na nkan kota leda ni nyina yes NDC kose mam efi kumase ekose na nkan kota leda ni nyina PNDC NDC ene beye akwan no nyina efi kumase through mampom eko your friend say yeji na nkan kota leda ye ne ebeye so National Theatre Accra Conference Center niema kese.
Well, niema kese wo Ghana the entire nation NDC and the lawyer John Owusu Ajema NDC cadres na ba kono no said that book piano and we conducted this particular interview. I check Accra, I think it's about 3 years ago. Yeah, this is interview about 3 years ago. So if my memory serves me right, I think it's 3 years ago. Lawyer, but he's still alive. Oh, now me who says some fee esma make a chance to go around the nation, then giving some token to the elders in the party. And I saw said Lawyer John Osajamai visiting. You know, sometimes as a political party, we need to visit the elders to get some of these kind of histories. So na be who baby fiba any baby yaba ababidru. As a nation, so we need to go back and then listen to our history. The younger generation, I think we owe them some opportunity to be discussing all these kind of things onto them. We will say at a point, NDC started this kind of school, and I church the NDC for how the NDC, the formation of NDC. And I said, I think Otukono was the one doing this kind of thing, but I don't know why he stopped. But just all I've been as to why he stopped, I will be to me. I can't tell them because these are good education. They be to me, they are Obia unim senior NDC etie. In the comment section, Obi to me, they were being Abba. Yeah. Jupiter lawyer has a very, very good memory. I think the lawyer John Osajima, I've been visiting him whenever I go to my hometown. He is a very smart man or very good memory. But lawyer has a very good memory. Kofi Azuma say Munufi, other places you must visit if you are in Bolga. A great place to eat and have a drink. The food is very good. It is called BBQ Inn or BOQ Inn. It's located at Abole Tamalinia, Abole Junction. If I got the name correct, Abole Junction, right? And I say I have to visit Bolgatanga because I have a couple of friends from Bolgatanga. But I just say me call Hoda. So that is something I think say we need to do. But in the comment section, wait me to again about as to say this kind of historical data and those kind of things as well, because we need to sometimes even write it as a book. Wow. Now we are Ghana, we are moving forward, but we seem to be forgetting about the past. That is something we need to do. Yeah, Revo has a long way to go, but I come to stay. Exactly. Why are they? Sana identity, it has really come to stay. But so I have an officer, we develop apps and then digital things. It is only mobile. Either say, oh, you're a private person, you need an app for yourself or you need a website for yourself. So it will be so that an officer system, you can contact me. So when agency, be in it, church, school, office, or here any particular app, Biano, ubit me, I can't tell me. Uni mobile so office and build the website manner, ubit me, I can't tell me. Say, nipa to hear any app and so ubit me, I can't tell them. Like somebody made us build this particular app for them. If so, uni mobile or nursing school. Now say nipa na person passing an NMC exams and kwadia University nurseprepghana.online. A very good app. A bit more about passing the exams be a per se. We be an only nursing courses and kwana the exams no eguso and then the possible answers and everybody in a pacho eguso. Into that is something I think say so when we be our person or nursing school be and so no person passing kwadia University this particular app. Yes, meaning so we need to look into all these kind of things and then do things as a book. My receive a WhatsApp message, that's it. Because I'm really a minor, you're be feeling maybe Charlie. But never be bro, my name, idea gra yankai. Message also, person we import bidia bogan swap, a for WhatsApp line at the screen is on a plus. I'm an idea, I think it's all the plus and the best anymore, right? My main is in a way of who, I'm be kama pa. It's 020-800-7208. So what Ghana so baby and I say person importo more and I say yem fadu do namro bit about say what bolga we will be on no aduane those kind of things. We be dia empumisi na a chenso ansa na asa. If any bidie boga and to bit me contact on 055-839-6745 and also ne omane so ya sena ya this particular live streaming ebre baby a ubi ana if any bidie Boga a Checo briquette. Go, you can Google and check a eco-friendly BDB sebi with one word or bedroom kranya dia epun emisibia. That is something we need to also check on. My main kind messages are abanibi na yenhwe ni ebeye. Priscilla Cook say, seriously, NDC, it seems like NPP own the airwaves even in opposition. We cannot allow that to continue. Exactly. I keep saying all this kind of thing. Yeah, well, never be as a political party, but I don't know why many people are just relaxing. Afribiano, Abribia NDC people power and they seem to be relaxing. What I say. So I don't know who is going to push them to work harder because yeah, I'm an NPP for taking airwaves and all those say the party no SNK chechiremo. So which I want to me I didn't call prison here. NPP for person almost turning the narrative no totally. Say we chanti bina. Chairman ye NPP ni na wasan ye Asantini nti na de natom, but which has nothing to do with Asantisem. Mra na na do dan kwakufa do mo ye to ho na de chairman wontumi akọ prison. But I don't know why they want to change the narrative. And the NDC for also the brofo sem and so the TV so can brofo. Anyway, this current administration should start educating what from 1950 to now how NDC and NPP have been supporting the country. Yeah, I think that is something we need to be doing. A bit me abwaye kama pa what I say. Because as a nation, the cinema can if we forget about our history, we cannot even know where we are. And Obi Sonnen that or President that create our Ghana light about he or she doesn't even know how it got that far to that part of the country, you know. Into Jesus had many nyano if any kakra. What I say. That's the point. Enti abusuya ene medibesi wa na nyame ya adoma. So Obi person offer. Oh, I forgot. If I open over line, so now you didn't come on. So a number A +358 46537264 You beat me Eddie and Como. Also, I'm a line no number no N2. But this is the WhatsApp line. Yeah, on this particular platform. So, also join it WhatsApp live. Now you didn't come on. So I think you can also join it. I forgot earlier on. I think medical to get say my in tema pacho. And then if you think say you want me to brighten my video quality, you think the video quality is not that perfect or whatever you think, no, so me I can't tell me now. I feel the moshuti edia kosolo kakra. If say it was dark or if my sound wasn't that perfect, senia open or you know this kind of things. I'm human, so we can change a whole lot of things, right? Now I feel the again children and you never akopedia. We are building the nation together. I mean, far off for with the kind. All right. Miria, Udini say now free here.
Hi. Good. Michelle Obiao, Fideka so.
That's it.
Me say on call for 80. History na modiama no. Me miswa meba ni bia miswa meba ina no. How are omo kan NDC asam no. Let me say NDC very bad
party.
Very bad. Ne. Me mesua any say from 99. Me started say me hu ade nkakranka eba no. Ye be ra 2000. Won say na say mo de Muhammad the box trains be by say action container. Me matna takradi. Sa trains in Jerry Wobi.
Yeah.
I was our trains no action container. Your action oil. Action timber. Bauxite. okay, remember and say, it's in the runway, no, a year, Juma, a function more.
Okay.
203. According to Nancy Akraya, where I interview. Minority Leader, I interview. Or say 203, no, or crack cast be by. No much on Mammoth. Almost no started some of the crashy runways, almost started some of the battery box sites. 203, maybe away. Inti, Fancy Shanewa, my mention what the papa no Okasa anyone. Would now acquired the say MPP ni adwempama citizens no. Because omo gu adwuma bebre e wo man but yenye smart nti enim say sa na omo ye hwe sa cars no omo de buy no omo de start say trains na box site no hwe say afanya markings nenum interview or say okra cars mako 33 at the spot in the train box site no so one coach one liner for box site no at the spot no 31 in this one created a tray at a spot and not just say one track, one line now for box site at a spot no almost closes channel no.
Abenedia.
Yes. And then I don't know, so see almost history pen almost say that time no kufo any afuno markings in kasa. That case we are into almost starting no mudu good runways. Runway be gunsana start here.
Okay.
Young should be about electricity. Oh, your old meters no. Jerina use no. You be read 2006, 2007. Omuka crass prepaid meters from almost Egypt. Sana news in buy. Almost say. Almost say meters old meters no. Anka winim. Be ready meters no. Aya workers. Obi odi paper no baba show and also odi worker and also ye nipa tu o mu ye adwuma o sa time obi be ready meter no obi odi paper baba show sa nkofuni no o be so omo be ye adwuma but almost start so omo prepaid ba sa nkofuni na no omo nye adwuma o electricity nye bie omo be unemployment.
Yes,
the same thing about Water West. And I quite sure you say Japan. Japan, the one you see old meters. Old meters no more use no. Baby ready meter. Your worker. Obia or the paper no baba show on so your worker. Until I just anytime you meter crown or more in battery or more you meter crown say you were almost 1 million. And I check it every day. Bia.
Mati. Obi wait me kwa mo bi so aba.
Mati medasi.
Menua memoajo udin de na free here.
So your family a Janansi, you free Spain.
Okay, Janansi.
Anopena me no ana echo you know.
Oh, okay.
Anopena na me no ana echo a fresh walk no.
Walk no sir. Oya de.
Na adeɛ baako a mɛka ne sɛ adeɛ woyɛ ne nnɛ no anwummerɛ ma ni agye ho paa mpanyinfoɔ se sɛ woma owerɛ fi kurom abɛntia sɛ wo kurom hene abɛntia a woyera wɔ adwabɔ ase ɛna afei adeɛ baako a woyɛ a mɛsɛ abɔ waba so a mɛma mahyɛ wo nkura ne sɛ kɔ so yɛ paa de sɛ NDC-foɔ yɛ bibi wɔ man no mu a ɔmo yɛ wie a na ɔmo ano ayɛ akwadworɔ sɛ ɔmo bɛka ama omo hu se sadie we ye na ye we na ye hwe tema abandada yi be free so niema omo ye ne se de na fu wala aka ne omo be omo mi omo anu a na se afenyo makin no ejina so omo de afenyo makin gina ofori gina so kasa oni se ofre di krombu so ma obeba be dwa ne se kim so no odibo andisi fu achi ade am ye nkasa ye chiri kasa nti na no sadie we se no se wanya panyini we se no kra no if I say I check na me ka se volu no kwa from but a chire na yara eti a chire ni so ba o yan to tuya ba kimas na nyini pa afro ama no so de foforo aba be ka o ni na na ja especially jezi for no no mo so hwia man bi se obisa ne na say on chire ni pa ba ko pa Rollins ba be bo no wo mkuru o ye santini ne na o se o se ne na be yi na no a
onya obi a
wo ti na chire ni pa ba ko kura tell me almost 30 so mo ka say ma wu no mo da Ghana ni hwan ne betimi asɛ sɛ me busua ni we ene wu ye ko fa ne na ekusie na nti ndc for ajeja omo ma MPP for kan ne ma bu omo so sa ti sa de no tem bia ba abo akire na omo nkanya omo especially audio ni so ne general fine nti no na ya ni sa why
Matimenia
last week
ti me da se If I with me on +358 465372 that is how we've been doing the live show. Really, I say I need to get 2 lines well. Sometimes I think say you say we are Oman Nipana Kakana, they express themselves because Nipana be brave well. How we want to build this particular platform, no say me say to say family platform. See, share on we are here. Now if you get dinko, I mean you could feel Azuma. Until we need to do it like that. Bolga, they work and they make a visit Bolga. He says I have a lot of followers in Bolga. I need to visit Bolga because I share down call Bolga though. But Ghana, one thing again, I see any say local tourism. That's a boosting and I believe say we need to still boost the local tourism. Send be ya tima mini be a bit me home baby ya service or person visiting kwa there utimi echo. We need to do things like that. Until me that's it and we keep on. Hitting that particular angle. We need to do things like that. Now, Ghana, so the one who say, the senior menu and all kind, we have the history there, but we seem say somebody is trying to tamper with history. And then I wanted to stream on something. Me who say fear pokuya yes I don't know, but my who says no Kevin Taylor a campaign, and I tested it today and realized say it was true, right? So what most of era President Kufuor, ebedi president no, most of the videos na ibenya edia hate Kufuor no yere free internet so. But you can go back and cross check. Na do danko Kufuor so no, most of the videos ubenya that hating and not very hard pass. When you be a save that somebody sitting somewhere seems to be either deleting the videos from the systems or something like that. Because somewhere in 2016 former president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo I think say Obuasi campaign season can't. I want to check if I can get that particular message kind because me who video be now a few pokuya was trying to say NDC for na amagalam say abama enum na obo Yamin video old video be a HSS Yamin was encouraging people to do galam say bo video no do baby no cut here one fan to so that is how NPP for moyo monema omoya de na do baby a they pick your video and then they try to crop it to where they want to use it and then they cut it off. But if you're pokia or Vim lady, the same person is trying to forget saying Nana Danko Akufo-Addo somewhere in 2016 also went to Obuasi and made similar promise. But I don't know the Odyssey. Until I had that particular video somewhere, but as I hear. And then I was searching online to get that particular video, but all of a sudden, that kind of video is not there. Binia, Jamie Boko there.
Good choice, my Boko. Someone who Boko.
That's it. If I show you this, I'm free here.
Me free Germany, Düsseldorf.
Oh, me that's it. Düsseldorf, Boko there.
Boko. I know pay me so na me share where you know walk na walk.
Ampa me who video, me who self comment here. Yes.
Ya can say asama already unyam ni no interview na no ye na say some of kind sabe pepe me 79 Lawrence here cool no na me 20 years pepe I saw a lot na satan Lawrence ama anka Ghana na enye
no correct
fair and frank with you chese kalabule na hon data na enya say din no kalabule
yes.
Yes, salai pano, common pano cry, do baby, yes, salai near to pano. What a book cry, common milk, I be, I just saw salai. And tomorrow may a two frano, one more to try and tomorrow pieces, one if you just saw. There be a pancasa. No, much, I know baby tia, I be a fiabusia, no much I know tia, so by the no atia no tia, sana, almost the actual prayer. Prior mako na ya kan bom saa no na ye de ntuma bia chechire bia ye yi prior tia baako na ye de ntuma na yi no enti wo kwa akwoto a wo be pente no prayer no and to man chire prayer no
let's all mind kesiye
prayer kesiye to say de pra no but I think to me bia bo tian no mako no na o aye ne kesiye baako yeah but wo be hwehwe mu na wo hu ne wo pɛ no e wo prayer no to ho na ye so ho ne de pra no
yes
na o makwakoyi wo kwana baby no de abrew che say eniama boy ye dia to the sense wo pɛ bia wo nya bi nto eniama no so wo ho ana o ma hodo eniama no na hiafo huru amane and access sikafo no kwa na enjoy system nim na a champion no mo so de no that time ne o mo too say di we fa to be di golf
exactly
a massam no mo di Ghana sika ye hufuo de nsem hunu in fact that time no Lawrence dey be save Ghana na dia na ye nuanom asantifo bi mu kasa na ye say Lawrence be bu ye maame no ne ye nananom na asefo ye me said the reason why asojafo no ko bu sankrofo ni bi Oma so the just idea no to ehun se me fa ne say for example 2 cities wo ton be 8 cities 10 cities te so mente so idea no so nya sa na wo say eba no ye ni prices ne pa ba ni pe bi fa edi anya sika tam wo bu ni nua fa na ho kra and that is why you want so the na te so na won te so they have to use force
yes
sa na sam ko ye when persuasion fails, force must be applied. Sana the whole thing no koyeye. But no the anu come no kure no. Come no kure na nye Kumasi nko anya Ashanti region kwa na sa de no course. Start wa Accra. Everywhere. The banner market women and answer store for ne ade no. Na ma ye madwin sa mo be hold niema no. Mo release niema na mo nton ne bo mam obi enye bi ntode a. They have to use force on you people.
Yes, medase ma.
Sa kalabule azania menti no obubu makwala number 1 etugu ya ene ye fra hon mo Lawrence Park no.
Yes. Mate, medase.
Yes. Sata na makwala number 1 number 2 and obubu number 1 ko ona na yi no wo pa kalabule ni tina den dia nya asem ketwa so ahu ana obubu odi abufu obubu tugu ya ene ehwi ni obi a cars ne park ho ya to di Lawrence Park no enti Lawrence that time obe save Ghana to be fair and frank with you obe save Ghana that time ne nipa ni aye na asamba kwa America ne say majority wo ho no Parliament House wo no what is wrong with them won mutumi ma afenyo Americans etumi kasa kom kiki edi gu almost as if say he is the majority leader
yes
and it's to test of a parliament na MPs no munya e wo ho no emfaso was so anything sometimes maybe some who say emfaso ben pa na was say Ghana for e chairman depend say na muntumi wo so mo ho na munke kam ho na tem bia sa afenyo making special o kam she eye ne o petikan sem hu monka samu ma bonten no anana wo kasa brofo aso Ghana nipa dodo se na sebe ya ma menum ya nanan mu bi omo wo villages o mote brofo no mumma out na mo mekire nsemu hwe kokon nsemu ya kwaso a omo kokonkrase ko se o madwin na nka mo susu matie tim na mo susu makire mo sanya sa na tie na world market ene bia ne bo na koso nti se na nka mo susu and this wo mo ya careful omunya careful na me nyebe po on omuya na omuye mehi
me enya hwe nya botare tete abri kakra
ate me dasi bebre na me chira why bye
many am ba jodi say na free here hello sir e ba jodi bet me reduce why you need kakra
me reduce no
so we hear me on TV so or something like that
me heard TV na me nyere minia
all right
that's it kwamra mu fie ni akuma me nyode
wende ba jodi say na free
me free bedroom
me that's it
me say boa me free suna better
nice so me dey me have dey mo ni wo
me reduce hello
but sunya dey say me have dey mo ni wo
okay minia
sa e ba cho yenko
mrufie
aja Me pa cho meet you.
The woman in Iran is there. The woman in Iran is there. Some mamma or frozen here or no kind. Mamma no, when you throw back or cry, and just a mamma can't see my metro, send bibri. Gina. The woman in Iran is there.
If I just think how man TV no conform and now TV phone no more ebe
Ah sir, remember TV no conform more.
Aha, now TV communication no phone na me no kasa no so.
Ah okay.
All right.
Aha. The woman in Iran say mama no, you no kan ni nyina no. Ni nyina pepepe. Na wa kan sem ni nyina ntimi pese mebobo akiri.
All right.
When baby kakra bi no wan fan keka ho, bet mama no. Wa ye adwuma papa. E de aboa. Na me de from me fraud dance de bia na from pesa me fro sisi ya ne asem a maame no katwa to so waka sa asem no na sa asem me di hu ye de bia metimi hu kwan a me meko sunyan bosumi aye be wura mu me ko a me ko NDC office ko impayfo na wo hoda da no se me ko tu bi dia me kama dwena kire o mo di wo mu ni se ye communication ni abreki entimi nya adwuma Enyema ye bebre no Ghana for MPP for sorry di say wo mo di jandam no afa asempa say asempa FM any joy FM any say adwuma ni nyina ama MPP for na say NDC for ya me ni ana ho a enyuma mahama ye nyina no obe adwuma ye hu no
Mate
ye communication ni nya nti say woni genu awo nkoma friend na do the suom bring na ade ha omo no nipa bi mo ho omo ayo mo gentle mo kotena platform no so kra na omo no mo ye communication no omo ye gentle too much hey about for ye gentle masa bra NDC for bra bre panza ne ba power we no si ye jaye ho na stand for be ye overtaking a masa ye be bre papa nti de me no be si ane no for mesana to aso
ti me da se
so me da se wa me nua
Shamak Israel Yehovah Elahenu Yehovah Ekat we ahata et Yehovah Elohika bika luvika uvika navashika uvika miyupika tode yashak in English in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen ampa enti mama yento aso na men kind messages aba but I wanted to all right mama peke ko we a yato aso. Good evening me we didn't say na free. Hello.
Bongo. Hello.
Hello, Mpacho, we didn't say na free.
Bongo, me frefi Swan Lake, North Carnation.
Okay.
Alaji Swan Lake in here. Bongo.
Hey, masa mete unkache.
Alaji aja baba kunye.
That's it. So mo bi na je okurum na makwatena trankran.
Ye Johnny yo.
Taji, what taji ka?
Ye tinenka.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, bra masako no so crawl or down cry.
Oh, I see. Mecha o menina actually.
Okay. Yeah, that's in ejuma pa obo. Nyankopon bon ho ban ma ye. Why?
Amen. Me save you number one ma fi me kurum pa.
Yo, and I save the number. Me friend na bon ko ho.
That's it.
Yo, yes, that's it. Yo, bye.
Menuya, Pacho, bibi aboko de. Hello. Good evening. Say, Pacho, from me Ghana, wow. That's we didn't say now free him. Sorry, who free Ghana airport here. All right, senior. That's it.
MPP following and better me come and some kakra.
Okay.
And he said, Rano na and say, yes, no more katia machana to me. And I mean to myself. Because a year and 3 years. And
we're trying to call 25 years. All right, I think say minion and Timian stand there, and my main kind messages are Abba. Emily say, I listen to you every where it's like you are like my mother's age because of the song I Can Be Your Daughter. Emily messaging. Emily, I listen to you everywhere. It's like you are like my mother's age because of your song age. I Can Be Your Daughter. All right, Emily, they are the band. Amuzu, Azuma, we have keep calling to the show. Meda Munyina ase. This is the particular message Ananka me pese me kain ede echiramo. Say when you hear NPP for so mu play Jandama on Yamin, I don't know why all of a sudden they want to link Yamin to Galamsey. I don't understand. Minim there. But this particular message, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo delivered this particular message on the 15th of July 2026. Ewo Obuasi. Nana say, I was here in Obuasi to say that Galamsey, which I prefer to call small-scale mining, will be regularized to ensure that the youth will find work to do. Shortly afterwards, Mahama also came here to tell you that I was lying and that an Akufo-Addo administration will rather sack everyone involved in Galamsey. But you see, now the Akufo-Addo say, under his administration, Obe Mekiso say Galamsey be regularized no. No cancer we in John Dramani Mama ba ho be catch almost oboa no ba obe saki obi a oye Galamsey bia mean obe kulutu Galamsey. Or say I will never give a promise I know I cannot keep. I am going to use every single strength, every connection of mine in the world of business to ensure that the Anglo-Gold Ashanti mine is reopened and strengthened so as to bring back life to Obuasi. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo delivered this particular message in 2016 to the people of Obuasi. How different is this particular message from Asema Yura Yamin Ekokayeno? And why are they shielding this particular message and another kind, but always trying to go after Yamin? Right? I had a video. I will do my best to search for the video because I had it in my archives. In 2016, and another case asked him, we say, or say NDC for nam. In fact, Okana can custom bro for the Enokrano, and yet the right way. Okana can custom say, NDC for say, me ba Google say, me yes, ada. That was another than Akufo-Addo. And then say, ne ya chicha ma to me. People are saying, say, na chama to me, kura enye Galamsey. And masa, mama be in the street and before. One to my opposition better than about 300 years. Chama to me, according to court documents, is and was engaged in Galamsey. I just say, wow, we're against one person better say, and then you no court documents, you're about kind, Chama 20 years. If you want to go and appeal, it is up to you. It is within the confines of the law. So be able to make an appeal, see, you convert to any case. But appeal, and you automatically say, oh, appeal, and now what we know. There be, Mamma Nada, Mochita for no appeal, bit my pamo, so we never send Biaka. Aha. And the based on law, Chama to me, no illegal mining, any chino. But I did the call prison and Casana say, or the concession will be a no one quite what the men said. A town on the Rim Forest, there also no a bar, and on the Germany Bokode.
Boko make uka yes me ya na me kai oba ku nti wo ye ya na wo di aka ho wo register 2024 mo ya campaign no brand tampon so gina platform so kan say Galamsey ni ye nyai chena
sa pepe
so aha ento mo ka Jami de na wa refer wo mo so the brand tampon so gina wo kan say Galamsey no mo pese ye jai na ye lusu ana ye lusu aba was Galamsey site ana ye nyai chena me pa ucho hwehwe say no abo ama wo mo
why maybe we nyina because we need to do all those kind of things nyina yes Ghana na ase bi mo de Jandam Mama Georgina me da se pa why are they e bi mo de Jandam and ACC mine for now and they want to shape the how we do politics based on Jandam. Also kata chefri for free American buy no Ojina Airport can say they are going to shape the way we do politics and the direction we do politics in the country. And all the choir Yakobo na was said after they are said the corner. Because Suru would say a bechinatum. Uko police commander unim see a bechino. Until Katachi number share kita pomoda that share the corner. Uba was a call to dear some we pa or Katachi be sad in the con. Pashera na yes adiano. Minia baby abocode.
Yeah, Blaboko. Galamsey asemi. Inye Chama to me and over the call China. Mukoshia mining more about the excavators in the
Dr. Tony Obin can ask him.
why is NDC communicators no? They are lazy. In the one case, your mind best still. Communicators no sorry na mon kasa. Yes, na mon why mom say your mind no no. Mon sorry na mon kasa because MPP fund they are very smart. No more. You can for she chire no mo side because koko no kra na mo tum no me suspect say bibi we chire. Koko no mo tum world because you can no more price the whole world no more price. Because no mo free. Into communicators no mon sorry masre why?
Mate.
Into the excavator no won't me all the jelly or no ko fa de no be 2000 cedi ba no ono no ko China mo coach or ko China all but this excavators no buy into ono na wa ko fa ba no asanso akoda mu
But that's it. Why are they pa? Because these are all there. Dr. Tony Obin, I can live say Ghana buy boka. My Ghana for some monko China and you how to do proper mining. Now say based on his information, not chairman want to me account be. But when chairman want to me was returning no, or the excavators ne cham fine. And the China for the buy chilom say one was afford it to munkum no munko didim. And then Yando so no nim wante. On to the brad chairman want to me for. Na ne ye ne kwa fe na motia. Mbe su papa. Anyway, and $7, but sometimes I think that we need to take our time and then take people through all this kind of things. NDC for sending a mini if free Japan okay. I say they communicators and we need to give them some level of, I believe, education. Now they need to be very serious with some of these kind of things. And yes, NPP for the they will just throw things onto the eyes of the people and deceive a lot of the masses. But you know what I say? I say a trans say Omundi CV ni pasa. Enti mesra wane me de besi ha won. Enyame adom o chena 7 p.m. Ghana time. Yebesan yaba. Now we do justice to everything that we're going to say. I'm in fact Priscilla Cook message in Emra. Priscilla Cook said 2 days ago, Atofose confirmed that he was part of the team that sourced the loan for the Pokuase interchange. But then people have been aggressively lying everywhere that it was Nana Addo's project. Don't mind them. I'm gonna tronkwa no munim dio. Tronkwa. But we were exposing them kakra sa. They be exposed almost sa no motie. But yes, that it takes time. We need to take our time to be exposing them. Yes, calculated attempted at tarnishing the image of NDC and in some form it doesn't even exist in the world. And that is why some of us we go after them. We are there to save the nation. 7 p.m. Ghana time, I'll be live again. So be a person or build any app or website. Let the person contact me on this particular platform. Bye bye.
Yesterday's troubles are fading away. Mercy showed up with a brand new day. The wind keeps singing through the tall green trees. God's little reminders carried on the breeze. I got a reason to laugh again. His goodness follows me around every bend. When my feet get tired, your love carries me. When the road gets longer, you're my melody. I'm dancing down heaven's road with a song in my soul. Got joy like a river, and it's out of control. Every step, every mile, you keep making me smile. Got your grace in my heart, and your light in my eyes. Oh Lord, I'm dancing down heaven's road tonight. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, a smile so wide upon my face. Neighbors are singing, children are laughing, grandma's praising while the church bells are ringing. The whole town moving to a heavenly beat, a little bit country and African heat. When my feet get tired, your love carries me. When the road gets longer, you're my melody. I'm dancing down heaven's road with a song in my soul. Got joy like a river, and it's out of control. Every step, every mile, you keep making me smile. Got your grace in my heart and your light in my eyes. Oh Lord, I'm dancing down heaven's road tonight. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, hey, hey. Dancing down heaven's road. Hey, 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 hey. The sun is shining. Hey, my heart is flying. No more worry, no more fear. God's been faithful year after year. Lift your hands high. Hey, touch the blue sky. If you're blessed and you know it, let the whole world hear. I'm dancing down heaven's road with the song in my soul. Got joy like a river, and it's out of control. Every step, every mile, you keep making me smile. Got your grace in my heart and your light